An Indian fighter jet accidentally flew over a Pakistani military train, only to discover it was loaded with heavy weapons. The pilot realized the Pakistani army was secretly planning a war, so he quickly turned around to report back. But the Pakistani troops below suddenly launched a fierce attack, though the pilot dodged wildly with his excellent flying skills. But the enemy was too close and it was already too late. The jet's fuel tank was pierced by a hail of bullets. Seeing the situation was critical, the pilot quickly flew toward the far side of the mountain. Then he immediately turned the jet around. With a dive through a narrow cave, he headed straight for the train. As the Pakistani troops stood stunned, the pilot aimed at the tracks and fired a rocket. The Pakistanis tried to stop the train at once, but it didn't work at all. Such an incredible maneuver had the pilot shouting with excitement. But just as he was about to head back to base relieved, the persistent Pakistani forces launched 2 more tracking missiles. The pilot instantly pulled up to try and evade them, but the missiles were incredibly fast. He had no choice but to take a desperate gamble. Just as he was about to clear the mountain peak, the pilot quickly rolled and changed course. The missiles couldn't react in time and crashed behind him. But before the pilot could celebrate his narrow escape, he suddenly received a distress call from his teammate. An idea immediately came to him. He told his teammate to drop the auxiliary fuel tank. Then as the tank detached from the plane, he quickly pulled the trigger and blew it up. After that, both of them rushed back to headquarters. But just as the pilot expected praise from his superiors, he was unexpectedly scolded instead. His superiors blamed them for disobeying orders and acting without permission. But when the superior saw the photos taken by the pilot, his attitude immediately changed. It turned out the Pakistani army had already stationed troops at the border. They could launch an attack on India at any moment. The pilot advised his superiors to strike first, but the commander said they must report to the Ministry of Defense first. Little did he know this decision would come at a terrible cost.